according to Reuters and the Wall Street Journal, it's about a done deal. Elon Musk will be taking over Twitter.
A public platform that is maximally trusted and broadly inclusive is extremely important to the future of civilization.
But you've described yourself.
I don't care about the economics at all.
Now, I'm not sure I buy into the whole he doesn't care about the full economics of it, but he is rich enough that he's in a position as the richest man in the world to buy something, even a business interest, and not be worried that it turns an immediate return on value for him. He's obviously offering way more than what Twitter is actually worth. I think it trades for about $30 a share, and he's roughly offering about $54 a share. And so the board was pretty much, trying to conjure up this poison pill to stop the so-called takeover. Well, the stockholders said, oh, no, hold on here. You can't just, you have a fiduciary responsibility to us. We want to take a little look at this offer. I mean, even the founder, who's now in quasi-retirement of Twitter, came out and blasted the board saying, you don't just get to decide, no, we're not going to, and try to enact a poison pill to not allow Elon Musk to make the best possible offer that he can. And then, of course, you got those so-called, investment expert Kramer, who's, reminds me of Kramer from Seinfeld, which means he's a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But yet he's supposed to be the big investment guru. He's been saying for weeks, he can't do this. Elon Musk can't do this. He's not buying a house, and there'll be other offers, and it could be even bigger offers. Well, other groups have tried to amass what Elon Musk has done. They couldn't do it in the past. And Elon Musk has got his sights set on this thing because I really do believe he's a free speech advocate. And of course, what really terrifies the left is the idea that Donald Trump might make a return to Twitter. And that is really what has got them so frosted and out of their minds.
There are real and devastating consequences for using that platform to lie. And we've seen it. We've seen it happen. I wonder, when talking about this, it's kind of funny. Oh, Elon Musk wants to buy it, but there are massive life and globe altering consequences.
Is it possible that the MSNBC host has another reason for not liking this idea? MSNBC, Microsoft, Bill Gates. Bill Gates doesn't like Elon Musk because Elon Musk has been pointing out that what is Bill Gates doing, involving himself in things like climate change, vaccine mandates, vaccine passports, etc., etc., etc. I mean, I thought we're getting the news, right? Not talking points from MSNBC, right? Don't you just love when a member of the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media can sit there with a straight face and say she's worried that Twitter might start disseminating false news, fake news, and false information? Oh, she paid any attention to what goes on her own network and at CNN? And by the way, CNN Plus is history. Shoot. Just when they were starting to get their ad campaign rolling about their preferred pronouns or was and were. But anyway, when you look at the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media and the fact that they don't give us news, they give us propaganda hour after hour, and they just regurgitate it over and over and over, you're going to accuse a free speech platform of being bad. And so many people have come out because, again, Twitter, it's the last playground where the liberals get to say whatever they want unchecked for all of their so-called, the free exchange of ideas. But yet if you're a conservative, you're kicked off, you're shadow banned. They tweak the algorithms in such a way that you're so depressed and so non-existent, it doesn't make any sense for you to even be there. But the thing about Twitter is it does seem to hold this magic sway over politicians and over the public narrative. If it's trending on Twitter, then it has to be talked about. Can you imagine what Twitter could look like if instead of an algorithm setting what's trending, if the grassroots actual people tweeting drove the trends? So if you bring almost half the country back to Twitter, the half that supported Donald Trump, who are conservatives and believe in things like real free speech, if they come back and you really get exchange of ideas going, you might start seeing some real trends rather than the propaganda and the narrative, which is what dictatorships like, which is what authoritarian rule looks like. Don't ask questions. Don't you dare question. Just take these talking points and run with it. And that's what Twitter has been. And we're starting to see a lot of pushback on all of this now. Even some of the true classic liberals are excited that a guy like Elon Musk could actually turn Twitter back into a free speech platform. What all this entails, I don't know. I don't claim to be an expert on it because I really don't use Twitter. I still have an active Twitter account. I really don't do much with it because, to be quite honest, I haven't seen the point in it. But I know that there are people who live and die based on what's going on Twitter. So for me, just for the pure sport and speculation and amusement, watching this take over, it's fun, it's fascinating, and go Elon.